But I think also, I mean, going back then, I think, I mean, you're such a small agency, so you need to have all kind of different roles. And internet, you didn't have very big budgets, so you had to bring in. We had our parents and cousins, sisters, and everything doing different acting, and we had Charlotta doing a lot of different things.
Yeah, because I was working with Robert with the design and everything around, like ideas and stuff. But we had other models, and we had this girl that was supposed to be the Vodafone woman. But when we started doing the project, we were only using like photos for everything. So the part when she's like pushing the button, we used only still photos, but it didn't work because she looked like so that's when we started trying with filming. It was the first time I think we did filming for internet. So a friend of ours came up to the office and started filming me doing the boop. And when the client saw that, she was like, "Oh, you are the Vodafone woman." And I was like, "No, I'm not." But in the end, I got to play the Vodafone woman in the website as well. And it was funny, but it was hard to work both in front of the camera and behind the camera. But it was funny though.
And what happened then afterwards is that first we did Future Vision, and then a year later we worked on Vodafone Journey, which was a huge site with a Vodafone guide, taking a journey through the entire Vodafone company in about 6-minute film, with Charlotta driving the experience.
And it was so hard because when you work with a project afterwards and you have to see yourself and listen to your own voice like the whole time, you go like, I was so tired of myself. So in the end, they had to dub my voice because I didn't really want to hear my own voice all the time. So it was pretty funny, but yeah.
Yeah, I think we were all bored to death, at time of launch there in February 2004. I was a project manager in the project then, and just doing all the bug testing and everything. It was terrible. But it's fantastic once it was launched. I saw some statistics from Vodafone.com, and this site was like tripled. It was crazy. It was also cool that when we spoke to Vodafone about the future, they weren't really clear about either, what's the future going to be like, exactly what's going to be the role of Vodafone in it, how's the technology changing.
Yeah.
So we had some research and analysts working in terms of looking at new technology and what's possible. Pretty much, I mean, things like iPad and things like that was obviously discussed, and I think in particular it was a lot of fun for the 3D designers to just kind of develop the cool stuff, the cool products like the watches and the magazines and stuff.
And it's nice to see that a lot of stuff is happening today. So the Future Vision was right.
Yes.